Hey, what's up? This is Dillio coming to you live. Welcome to the Dillio T2K YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about a headset microphone that was sent to me. And it is called the Kimafun wireless microphone system, or model number wireless microphone set G102-3. And this is the box right here, as you can see. And this is a set. It comes with a headset microphone. You're actually hearing the quality from this microphone right now. And it also comes with a lapel setup, which I don't know. Oh, I just dropped it right there. There it is. So it comes with a lapel setup. And as you can see, the quality is actually pretty decent. One of the things I want to say about this thing is that you have a little bit of a volume control here. So if you want to mute this, you can. So if I go down the volume right there, as I'm speaking, you see is that the volume's going down, and then and now it's cut and comes back in. So that's really inconvenient if you're like out on stage and you want to mute this microphone without having to walk all the way back to the mixing board. And the interesting thing about this is that it's actually, 2.4 gigahertz in the frequency band. A lot of older wireless microphone systems that I worked with when I used to do live sound full time, dealing with megahertz, 400 megahertz, 500 megahertz, and then legal frequency bands and stuff like that. So one thing I noticed this day and age is that there's a lot of 2.4 gigahertz audio applications coming out now, to where you can transmit your sound via 2.4 gigahertz and you don't interfere with someone else's frequency bands, because with 2.4 gigahertz technology, you can frequency hop, and there's a lot of technology in there that helps keep it from being interfering with other stuff. It's the digital format, and I think it's really cool. And one of the things I can say off the bat is that this microphone sounds really good. Now, when I hook up the lapel mic, we're going to hear this because I did a previous recording, is that this microphone may not sound as clear as this headset microphone. I don't know what's going on with the capsules there, or maybe it's the placement, the proximity effect, because as you can see, it's not that far. And then another thing I want to say is that even though this is at full volume, you have to be kind of cautious of how loud you're talking, because if I have this microphone really close, this receiver will overload. More expensive microphone systems kind of gives you a little bit of a gain reduction inside a box, but this is sort of kind of preset with a volume and stuff like that. Another thing that I want to tell you is how these things recharge. So I'm going to show you the side of one of the units. The one of the units right here, if you look at it, and I'm going to try and get the light on it, and I'm trying to make it focus, is that you can see you got the DC charge in, so it's like a old cell phone type of charge there with your power button. And it comes with this kit of one USB going to two separate USBs right there, and I'm making that focus right there. So it makes it easy and convenient. The battery life, according to the manual, I think for the transmitter or for the receiver, I don't remember off the top of my head, but one was 10 hours and then one was 6 hours. So basically that means 6 hours, because why would it make sense to use it further than if one of the pieces doesn't work? So, and another cool thing I think I like about this is that you can hook up an aux to this and transmit, like, say, a cell phone. And I wish I could find my my 1/8-inch adapter there, but I can't find it, so we're not going to show that tonight. But you can also hook this up to the input of a DSLR camera, or hook it up to the output of a phone to record that, or hook this up to the output of a mixer. This is the other side right there in the distance. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it is actually transmitting audio to the system, and I'm recording the audio on an 1824 PreSonus, so it would sound like that anyway. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to unhook this, and then I'm going to set up the lapel microphone. You're going to hear a difference, but I'm not going to change anything. I want to keep it straight, just to be as transparent as I can with this review, so you can know what you're getting if you're interested in this, or you want to know how this sounds. But as far as the headset is concerned, I'm very impressed with it, although I do know that you may have to be careful with gain. Say if you're shouting or something like that, it will run into some issues. So we're going to switch to the lapel mic. Okay, so now we're back. As you can see, the microphone may sound a little thinner. It may sound a little softer in gain. So I don't know what's going on as far as the secret sauce in this capsule right here and this one right there. This one does sound a little bit thinner. However, if you're just trying to relay information, like say you're at a convention, and I hope we get to come to those again, right, with today's current events. But if you just want to convey information, dialogue, this is perfectly fine. You don't have to have super condenser quality audio, especially in when you're trying to broadcast or convey a message to your audience or something like that. So this works. It's just, to me, it doesn't sound as good as the head-worn microphone. I definitely could see myself, if I wanted to stream or do a live stream or broadcast, I'll probably use this headset. And I have other headsets too. It's just that they're a little bit more bulky and they take a lot more to set up. This is a very convenient, inexpensive way to get into the wireless world, because again, you can hook this up to your phone, to your DSLR, to your iPad, and hook it up. So this is the audio quality of the lapel microphone for this Kimafun wireless microphone setup. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to unhook this while I'm still recording, so you can kind of see the process. So we have threads here, very small threads, so you have to make sure you don't cross thread or screw it in improperly, but it does provide a little bit of security. And then, as you can see, there's a little bit of a clip there, and there's another piece of equipment right here that will clip into the belt pack, or not necessarily the belt pack, but like say your belt or something like that. So you can slide this in here like that, and then you can clip that onto your belt so it can stay on your belt so it doesn't get lost in the fray. So with that being done, I'm going to hook up, and now you're going to hear the difference. I'm just going to hook this up real quick. So let me unhook it. And we should be back. And as you can hear, there's sort of a big difference in the sound. In my opinion, there's a lot more low end. There's a lot more clarity. It seems like there's less need for processing. And again, I have to offset it off my face a little bit, because if I get too close, easily it can sound a little overloaded, and I don't want it to sound that way. But if you just want to back it off just a little bit and speak up, I think it works really good. I'm not quite sure how good it is as far as rejecting noise, because I haven't taken this into a live environment. Maybe if I go out to a show or something like that, I can take my phone and do another field recording review of this. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to do that at a later date, once we can start gathering in public of more than 10 people, because we're still in the lockdown right now. Now let's talk about the real important things. How much does this thing cost? On Amazon, it's about $60. It's a $60 set. I've seen other kits go for like $30, $45, around the same quality, but this is probably the highest quality of audio that I've heard. And I'm definitely interested in trying this with like a high-end capsule, like a more expensive capsule, and seeing if it connects the same way. I'm not sure if this provides phantom power. It doesn't say so, so if it doesn't say it, it probably doesn't. And I know a lot more higher-end portable capsules require that. Those are some things that you might want to think about if you're thinking about working that way, because if you're going to use a high-end capsule, you might want to use a more high-end system. But if you just want to get in the door and just create content and just get your message out there, I think this is a great place to start. It's inexpensive. It's easy to recharge. You can just hook up those two dongles right there to each other. All the wireless nonsense is already taken care of for you with the 2.4 gigahertz process. It's going to come in a box looking like this. It's not much there, but this is the box that it comes in. And I think it's pretty cool. And like I said, I wish that the lapel microphone sounded as good as this microphone, but for the price, I think it's a good compromise. Like I said, there's other systems like this that do the same thing for like hundreds, tens of hundreds. But like, say if I was like at a convention, I was interviewing people and I wanted to use my phone and I wanted to document what was going on, but I wanted some better quality than just holding up the phone out and talking, I could just basically hook this thing up and go wired into here and not worry about tearing up my USB-C ports or anything like that, and just transfer my message that way, take a home edit, create content, put it on IG, YouTube, and whatever you have that you want to make your content. So if you like this type of content, let me know in the description below. Let me know, is this a product you would like to buy? Is this something you think you might need to leave on the shelf? Let me know in the comments below what you think about that, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And once again, I'll let you know I have a new loop library out called Aquarium. It's chopped sample vocals by yours truly. These loops, these are samples. You can hear some samples of what they sound like at my website, DillioT2K.com. I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for coming through, and I'll see you guys in the next video.